Wolfgang, top of the morning. Hope everybody blessed, staying safe, staying out the way. Today, got a brand new video for y'all. We talking about how if you are a masculine man, you naturally gonna attract a feminine woman, right? That's just how it works. Yin and yang, right? Just like if you was to, let me give you an example. If you was to go in a dark room, go in your room, right? And it's dark. If you was to flip the switch on, what happens? Light, right? Darkness disappears and light takes over. All right. So what that means is that when there's an absence of light, then it's darkness. Right. So when there's an absence of masculinity in a relationship, then it's a whole lot of feminine going on, right? That means it's too much femininity. So I'm here to explain it to y'all and break it down on why you have to work on your masculinity as a man, especially if you want to get the right type of woman for you. Because when a man is masculine, a woman can feel comfortable in being in her nature, and her nature is to be feminine. But if you feminine and you ain't being in your nature, because a man's nature is being masculine, so if you ain't being in your nature, how she gonna feel comfortable being in hers, right? That's why we have those relationships where the woman is treating the guy like dirt because he don't even know his own worth. See, you got to know your own worth in order so she could see your worth and want to submit. So, what are ways to be masculine? So, for one, masculinity has to do with, for one, the amount of testosterone you have inside you. So, how do we build testosterone? Well, guys, this is why I say you need to be at the gym working out. Yeah. Because when you work out, you're naturally building more testosterone. Another way to keep more testosterone inside is to stop letting it out, meaning stop beating your meat pretty much. I know a lot of dudes out here still beating their meat and releasing. It's okay. Let's keep it 100. We keep it 100 on this channel. I know a lot of y'all still releasing. You got to stop releasing because you're releasing your testosterone. And now you wonder why you can't make eye contact with nobody. You wonder why you can't hold a conversation. You wonder why your brain is all foggy. It's because you're releasing your essence, right? So we need to work on keeping our testosterone in and building more. Now you could take the supplements or whatever, but I prefer just naturally doing it by lifting weights, working out, right? Getting your cardio on. Naturally, that's going to build more testosterone, which is naturally going to make you more masculine. It's a connection. That's how it is, right? Another way you could be more masculine is just by being on your purpose and knowing your worth, right? Because here's the thing. Any person that doesn't stand for something will fall for anything, right? So let's just say you a guy and you on your purpose and you know you got a mission, right? You know you on your mission. Well, you ain't got time for the distractions. You won't have time to be all feminine, right? Because how do you be feminine, right? We just said when there's an absence of masculinity, then yeah, that's where the feminine comes in at. So we need to be on our purpose, right? Because when you're on your purpose, you ain't got time to be worrying about another girl or getting emotional over things or just all the unnecessary stuff because you got one goal and one goal only, right? That's why every man should be on a mission. Every man should have something that he's working towards, right? So another thing, we expect women to be feminine and to submit, but a woman can't submit to something where she doesn't feel safe, right? She doesn't feel comfortable. See, a woman should look up to you. In a way, you should be like a father figure, right? You know, it's funny. I've had a woman tell me, I love you because of your masculinity, right? Women notice that. I love you because I know that you know who you are, right? I've been told this. It seems like you're comfortable with yourself. You know who you are. There's no hesitation. It's just you, take it or leave it, right? That's what this woman told me before. And why? Because I was confident. I'm a confident, right? Gotta have confidence. Be more masculine, that includes confidence. Now, when I say masculine, guys, I don't mean toxic masculinity. Because I feel like a lot of dudes get that confused. They be on some toxic shit. Like, oh, you need to kiss my feet, do this, do the dishes, do that. No, that's not what I'm talking about. This ain't the Stone Age, no. When I'm talking about being masculine, it's just that, again, knowing your worth, being able to protect, being able to provide for yourself first and foremost, because if you can't provide for yourself, you can't provide for her. So you got to be able to provide, and then you got to be disciplined, right? All these come with being masculine. You got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined. And the Lord agrees, right? Because that's why the sun's shining on me. Because the Lord knows. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, you got to be disciplined, man. It's none worse than an undisciplined man who complains and plays victim. That's a feminine trait. Complaining is a feminine trait, right? You don't want to do that. Men, real masculine men, we do what we have to, whether we feel like it or not. Because again, feelings ties into emotions. And who are led by their emotions? Women. We are led by logic, right? So we need to, that doesn't mean that you don't know how to regulate your emotions. Let's be real. I'm not talking about be a robot where you don't know how to regulate your emotions. No. Part of being masculine is knowing how to express yourself, regulate your emotions. It's knowing how to be compassionate, knowing how to be vulnerable when it's needed, right? It's all about knowing when to be who you need to be at the right moments. That's part of being masculine. I'm gonna say it again. It's all about knowing what you need to be when you need to be it in the right moments, right? That's all it is. That's all a part of it. That's why women will look up to you, right? That's why when you find a nice feminine woman, she will be comfortable with letting you lead. How can a woman let a man lead if he don't know where he's going, right? That's why I say you gotta have a purpose. You gotta be on your grind, right? You gotta know where you're going. Ain't nobody gonna follow somebody if they don't know where they're going, right? So make sure you know where you're going in life. That's part of being masculine because, hey, in order to direct, in order to protect, you gotta make sure that you got self-respect. And I'm gonna say it again. In order to direct, in order to protect, you need to make sure you have self-respect. It all comes from you, man. It all starts with you. So you want a nice, feminine, beautiful woman who adds value to your life, who makes your life easier, who submits, who respects you as a man. Well, be more masculine, guys. Work on your masculinity. All right, man. That's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Give your boy some feedback. Let me know how you feeling. If you made it this far, I want you to type masculine. All right. Let's get this in the algorithm. To the next video. It's lit.